All right, welcome to part two. I just finished filming part one. If you haven't watched that, you should go back and watch it. I do apologize about the kind of abrupt ending on part one. Just as I was kind of outroing, the doorbell rang. So I was like, okay, see you later. But anyway, this is part two. Part one was a booming success. This is going to be a 4-part video where we got over 4 pounds of minifigures and we paid, I think we said $4.70 or something like that. So roughly 120 bucks per pound. Good deal. We found some stuff in part one. Holy schmolies. You should absolutely go back and watch part one if you happened to miss that. Holy cow, there were some bangers in there. But this is part two. So hopefully, again, our goal is to double our money on any given haul. So if we paid $120 for this, hopefully we can turn it into $240. That's always the goal. But sometimes the goal is to, hold on to some stuff, add it to our city. And this, my friends, assuming it is authentic, is not getting sold. Hello there. That is authentic and it is gorgeous. Well, that may hurt our bottom line, but look at that beauty. In the someday pile, we'll do a quick field trip before we get to this. In the someday pile of projects that we are working on, we're going to get back to our Dinosaur roller coaster amusement park. We've got these 2 roller coasters, of course, and they are, well, this one's on like a volcano, right? And we've got some various things going on here that are kind of dino themed. We worked on this for a while and then I just kind of abandoned it for some other stuff. But we have been saving dinosaurs. And, we didn't destroy the thing. So we will get back to this as a someday project. And this will absolutely be a part of... Oh, wait, do I already have it? No, that's a different one. So we'll have 2 Triceratops. Cool. All right, I was afraid for a second there that I had blown it and I already had one, but no. So we'll have 2 different Triceratops in there. Awesome. Does that kill us on our chances to double our money? I don't know. Maybe so, but worth it. It also kills us on the weight, right? Because as cool as that thing is, it's heavy. So this probably is nowhere near a pound of figs anymore, unless I didn't divide it up very well. But nevertheless, let's go treasure hunting, shall we? Thanks for being here. Did I say my name? I don't know if I did. My name is Aaron. I'm the Brick Scavenger. Welcome. There's a Jasmine right there. Let's see. Hey, look at that. That's a Zerg torso that is fake, so we can stop talking about it. Blah, blah. We've got a Mandalorian here. We've got whatever that is. That feels like a Star-Lord, but did Star-Lord ever wear blue? Or is that like just a Star-Lord head and something else? I don't know. We'll have to do some homework on that. There's Harry Potter, or I don't know, witch or whatever her name is. Oh man, so things are, wait, are they supposed to look like this? Here's Mantis in blue. Maybe they're supposed to look like this? I don't know. Maybe we're keeping more stuff. Let's see. Here's a little dinosaur. Here's a turtle in its shell. Okay, so let's see. Not much to speak of there. All right, we need to find some stuff to sell. How about a Sven? We can sell a Sven for sure. Let's go. There is parts of a Harry Potter thing for sure. Here's an Ewok. I have plenty of those. We'll sell this Ewok. See if anybody wants an Ewok. Looks like that. Oh, maybe that torso's okay. I thought for a second it was cracked. But no, I think it's okay. We'll double check it under the microscope. But is that Wicket? I think that's Wicket. Nice. That's probably 10 bucks right there. So that's pretty good. That I think is Ariel's dog. Max, maybe? I guess technically it's not Ariel's dog. It's Eric's dog. But there's parts of a Dodonna. Look at that. Is that Corvus Glaive? That might... no, that's Ebony Maw. I think that's Ebony Maw. I'm getting them confused. There's some stuff from Avatar. Look at this. Sweet hairpiece right there. We've got a flounder in here. We've got some other random parts in here. All right. That was a pretty good handful there, I feel like. Let's see. We've got some 501st stuff with a Star Wars helmet on it. Is that... I think this is the Beast. I think this is the Beast right there. Is his helmet in here? Or like his mask? I don't know. Ooh, there's another one of these. We found one of these in part one and it was complete. It had the head and the hair. Hopefully the rest of that's in here. This is such a cool piece. I don't think it's overly valuable, but it's such a cool piece. It feels very medieval. I think technically it's Harry Potter. I'm not sure I'm going to sell that one. That one would probably be saved for parts for the medieval area. There's a fun Star Wars fig right there. We've got a troll. We've got that feels like that's another prince from Disney. There's a gray horse. I think there's some good stuff in here, guys. Nothing like insanely $50 value, but some stuff that has some value for sure. Look at that guy. He's fun. That's not a fig you see very often, I feel like. Hey, there's a mohawk. Mohawks are fun. Can we get to $240? I don't know. Maybe a little bit of a stretch so far because we saved that Triceratops and we may be saving whatever else we send. But there's a Mandalorian. Here's a guy with a cool hat. Some Minecraft. Hey, here's a white spaceman. That looks like it's in real good condition. This has paint or glitter on it or something. Can we get it off? This hippogriff, is that what it's called? A hippogriff or something like that? It's a Harry Potter thing. Oh, that one came off. We may have to, that one came off mostly. We'll have to do a little work on that. See if we can get the rest of that off. I think it'll come off. And then the hippogriff has some value for sure. There's a 3PO. All right, we're gonna have to pause it because I'm getting a phone call from my daughter. We'll have to stitch this one into 2 parts. Hold on. All right, so I fielded a 5-minute phone conversation. Hopefully for you, that was like nothing. Oh, there's another one. These must be the way they're supposed to be. And I don't know if those are getting sold because I've never seen those before. I assume they're not overly valuable, but those are like the Guardians of the Galaxy with the new outfit that I don't quite understand. There's a lot of stuff from here headed to the Bricklink store because I don't think I'm going to be able to complete it. Hey, look at that. That's a beaker. That's fun. Do I have that one? Hey, look at this. This has got to be Guardians as well, right? I can't remember his name, but I think that's a Guardians of the Galaxy thing. Hey, there is a Sebastian. That's super cute and fun. There's a lot of really fun stuff in here. Oh, boy. We may be taking a loss on this. Look at that green goblin right there. Here's an old Bat Lord or whatever he's called. Yama mama. This one's going to take some work to find things to sell because I may end up keeping a lot of this. That's actually a pretty expensive Star Wars fig if I remember right. What is her name? Shoot. I can't remember if she's supposed to have a cape. I feel like she's supposed to have a cape. I might be wrong on that. Whoa, look at that hair. Look at this. There's a Sabine Wren right there. Parts of that. So like I won't search for the rest of Sabine. I will just put these parts on Bricklink. Man, they're in good shape too. Here is a princess skirt right there. All right, man, I think we're finding some good stuff. The problem is, I don't know how much of it is going to be offered to you guys. Look at that hairpiece that Kylo Ren is wearing there. That's pretty funny. This has got to be a fake Zerg thing, unfortunately, because that Zerg is wicked expensive, but fake is worth nothing. Here's a 20th anniversary Harry Potter. Here's a 20th anniversary Ron. Holy cow, let's go. Maybe we're going to be okay on this haul, at least, value-wise. Maybe not when we, actually liquidate it because we're not going to liquidate some of it. But we'll see. There's a scout right there. That's fun. Hey, look at this. I don't think that's supposed to be there. And I don't know if I have this droid. Oh, no. I hope I have this droid, but I don't know if I do. The Astromech, look at that. Hey, there's some good parts right there. I don't know if that is... I'm not sure. Dark tan anyway, but big fig parts sell actually quite well in my Bricklink store because people get a big fig in with it or missing a hand or whatever. Dark green spongy cape, that's good stuff. There's a spaceman. All he needs is a helmet. There's a helmet right there. Shasplamo. There is a Han Solo. Let's go. There's a TIE Fighter helmet, I think that was. What else we got in here? Let's see. Anything else in here? Hey, I think that's a Spider-Man right there. Or a Peter Parker, whatever. I don't know if it's a valuable one. But I think that is... Well, it's got to be a Peter Parker / Spider-Man, right? There's this scary guy. What is his name? He may look perfectly black to you. He's not. He's got really dark green print on him, so it's kind of hard to see. The contrast isn't too good. Here's another one of these disabled dogs. I just got a couple of those. Captain America, another spongy green cape. Those are expensive. Holy cow. What else we got in here? Whatever that dude is. We got some random Star Wars. Hey, look at that. There's the Chewie with the goggles. Again, I'm not going to dig up the rest of him. So that part will have to go to Bricklink. But again, like 2/12 legs right there, Bricklink. There's a cool, I don't know, dragon or something arm. That's fun. I feel like, and look at that. There's a bare-chested, oh, it's a little dinged. Too bad. That's actually a fairly expensive piece. And, oh, it's pretty banged up. So we won't sell that. But there you go. There's part 2. I apologize about the interruption in the middle of that video, but I hope you guys enjoyed that. Should we do a quick, let's do a quick field trip to see if we have this guy. A lot of the other stuff we'll figure out later, but I'm just curious. I hope I have this guy just for, you know, the finances of selling him. And I actually don't know his value. Oh, so here's the astromech wall. Look. Yes, let's go. He's already on the wall. I don't know if he's an expensive one, but, oh, I'm popping bubble wrap as I step. I hope I didn't scare you with that little pop. Yeah, let's go. I don't know. He might be a $5 one. He might be a $30 one. I have no idea. We'll have to look him up. But at least we can sell him one way or the other. All right, there you go. There's part 2. We still have 2 parts to go. Holy smolies. That was a lot of really fun stuff. Hopefully we'll be able to sell some of it. Thanks for being here, guys. We'll see you for part 3.